Hi, welcome back. This is Sandra with Shooting Stars Intuitive Readings. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. I thought I would check in with the current energies and call upon God and the highest angels to ask, with the holiday season here, I thought I would ask about your prosperity. So we thought we would ask what your money situation looks like, especially within these next 2 weeks. And then we'll look at what new opportunities to increase your financial flow and what new money is coming in for you. And we'll also look at um, blocks and how to overcome them. Okay. So what I thought we'd go ahead is let's first start what does your money situation look like for the month of December? Call upon God, angels of love and light. What does your money situation look like for the month of December? Call upon God and the highest, most loving angels. What does your money look like? Call upon God, angels of love and light. What does your money situation look like here for the month of December? The next 2 weeks. Call upon God, angels of love and light. What does your money situation look like within the next 2 weeks? Let's see. I call upon God, angels of love and light. What new money is coming in for you? Call upon God. Just be patient with me as I pull a few cards for you. What new money is coming in for you? Call upon God. Uh-huh. What new opportunities for financial flow are coming in? What new opportunities for financial flow are coming in? Clarification, do you? Okay, so here we go. So as I go ahead and shuffle, I get this Three of Winter. Sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little bit of time to heal, but once you work your way through your emotions, you'll be stronger. I feel for many of you, you're really struggling right now, and it's understandable, especially with everything going on. I feel like you're literally at a standstill. So you feel like your hands are tied behind your back, and really there's just no movement, and you're looking for literally the light at the end of the tunnel. But lately you just haven't been able to see that, right? And so I feel like that's what you're currently facing right now. But what's coming for you is that there's a new opportunity coming for you. And this is coming for you in the next week or two. So this might be a new door opening for you. It says it's a perfect time to learn all you can. Returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. So I feel for many of you, you're literally like the words hitting the books is coming back to mind, right? It's just coming to the forefront. So you're taking a closer look is what I feel that you need to do is at your current situation. So a lot of you that are struggling right now, you really need to take a closer look at what you've been doing. What are you currently, offer? What do you have to offer that other people can't quite see, right? Or that other people don't quite offer the same skill or the same attribute, right? We each have our own purpose and we offer value in a different way that's personal and meaningful to ourselves. So let me get some clarification on that 8 of Autumn. Yeah, see, I'm feeling that there's a lot of people that are, this has to do with your friends, your family. I feel for many of you, this has to do with your upbringing. I feel like you're sort of hitting a, literally like a brick wall because you're used to your prosperity coming in a very specific kind of way, right? So you're checking your belief systems and really looking at what you believe and what you've done, and really understanding why you feel the way you do when it comes to your prosperity. Because I do feel that there are gifts that God is sending you. They're coming in at a very slow pace, but like the story of the cat and the hare, right? The hare is in a big rush to win the race. Sorry about that. I meant to say the tortoise and the hare, right? Like where the rabbit, like the hare, he's in this huge rush to win the race, right? And the tortoise, he will not have it. He's not stressed out. He's taking his sweet time. But he's focused on the end game, right? Like he's focused on the journey. He's just sort of plugging along, but he's going straight at what he wants. And that is the big difference between the hare and the tortoise, right? Like the tortoise knows where it's headed and the hare doesn't. The hare has this rambunctious energy that he's just has so much on his mind that he can't quite focus on where he's going. So he tends to get distracted. He tends to veer off his path a bit. And I'm feeling right now more than anything, you're really being called to be like the tortoise, right? To not allow yourself to be distracted by the noise outside of you, because there are gifts. If you notice on this card, there's more than enough food there for this tortoise, right? So know that your needs will be met. It right now your needs aren't being met the way you would want them to be, right? The way it would be ideal for you. But in reality, it's time for you to just let go of guilt, right? Let go of the idea that you're supposed to have a 9 to 5, right? Or that you're supposed to, make this amount of money. It's changing and shifting your mindset towards more of feeling open and safe to receive, right? Allowing others to help you, because remember, life is a wheel and it's constantly turning. I mean, for some of us, this might not be such a horrible time, but for others, it's complete chaos, right? And this all affects everybody. Um, but it everybody experiences it differently. So, but what you really need to know is that you are that tortoise and that your needs are being met. Literally, this card says the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources will be available for you to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you through as blessings to the world, right? So in other words, like you're sharing the blessings that are coming in, and let's say you could receive a blessing, share some of that, even if it's just a tiny bit of it. but do it with that faith and that certainty that you'll always have what you need. And honestly, especially when you're going through times of complete desperation and you're afraid that you're not going to have what you need, this concept is one of the most important concepts to practice, right? This should be common practice for everybody, especially if you're trying to manifest something into your life, because the truth of it is that you become an expert manifester. You become like this card says, a conduit of energy, and you literally draw in what you want so much quicker than what you'd ever imagine. The thing is of course it's energy and it's divine timing at play, but once you practice this concept on a regular basis and you start understanding the way energy works and the way energy can work in your favor, when you're going through times of desperation, yes, you're still going to worry because we all have that, ego mind, and we all want to think logically, right? Which we should. There has to be a balance of it, but you're going to have more faith and more trust that what you want is coming for you. It's very important for you to focus on collaborating with people and opening up your social circle, even if that's on a virtual level, right? Like I've mentioned in some of my other videos. But the important thing is that right now, more than anything, community is extremely important, whether that's through an online community like ours or, through a chat room with all your friends and family or through Zoom, right? Like so many families got together this year through Zoom because of COVID. So it's very important that you go with the flow and that you collaborate with others. And this could easily be, again, just that surrender, right? That ebb and flow of surrendering what's happening right now. And I know that's very difficult to do. And that is something that does need to be practiced on a regular basis. But that cooperation will allow you and will open the energy for you to be able to receive what you need. Because otherwise, you'll be blocking it, right? I also asked what new money is coming in, and this came in as as hidden. So in other words, you can't really see this coming up for you, but this card literally says you feel that there's more to life than what you're living, so it's time to move on. You may be moving from a situation that isn't good for you, or perhaps you're being drawn to what would be happy. Either way, you're in control. So in other words, your circumstances might not be in your control, but the law of attraction and energy is something real, right? And right now, more than anything, even though you feel that life might be out of control, you actually have a lot more control than you realize. The control that you have is you have the right to choose, which direction, and that's coming up here, right? Don't get stuck in the past, right? Don't get stuck in what happened. Don't get stuck. It's soon what will help move you out of this situation is you making the decision to move forward, because the answers, they're coming up. They're coming for you very quickly. Right now, you're at a temporary standstill, And so this is not going to last very long. Yes, you do have to take action, right? You will have to take action, and you're going to have to try different avenues. That's why it's very important for you to take that moment to really reflect, you know. But again, you don't have to do this alone, right? Reach out to people that love you. Yes, it's a highly stressful time, right? But don't like, this is again a repeated message, and this card came up under the deck. This is a very stressful time, right? But don't let your past define you, right? Don't let your past define who you are. Don't let your past decide who or what you're going to be, or what your life is going to like be in the future. You know, one of the most important, see, emotions, right? One of the most important things that you could do for yourself right now, especially if you're feeling like your life is in total disarray and out of control, you can make the decision to choose. Choose not to be stuck. Choose. Refuse to allow the past to hold you back. Right? Choose to allow the past to go on into the abyss, into the past, right? Leaving that behind. Because in reality, the past is past. And I know I've said this in some of my other videos, but I feel like a lot of you might need to hear this, you know? Sometimes you have to say, and you have to remind yourself, fuck it. Excuse the language, but just fuck it, right? Because in reality, you have to choose to make the decision, right? To literally say, fuck it. You know what? This isn't going to be my life. I'm not going to be stuck like this. I'm going to find a way. And I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it, but I'm going to find a way, because guess what? I believe in something that's a lot stronger than what's on this earth plane. And I do know that I can create the life that I want. I can create new opportunities for myself, right? And even though it might feel exhausting, and it might feel like, oh my God, that's going to take forever. How the hell am I ever going to pull that off? Like, what am I going to do, right? Like, I don't even know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Like, who the hell cares, right? What have you been thinking of doing that you want to do? Because in reality, you're being called to take a whole new direction. See, adjustments are required here, purple, which is going to bring about positive energy, right? Very positive energy. Adjustments are required. So in other words, the ways of the past, those ways don't work. And they were cleared out for a reason. You know? So, and I mean, I don't mean to be harsh, but I think a lot of, some people feel like they're feeling sorry. You're feeling sorry for yourself. You're feeling probably depressed, because I get this visual of someone almost like you're crying, you're procrastinating, you're sad, you know. But I want you to know that your feelings are valid, but that's not going to help you. That's blocking you. That is what is blocking you from moving forward, right? You're blocking yourself, because in reality, look, this card literally says procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. See, some of you already know what to do, but Emotions have been running so high that you're just overwhelmed and you're shutting down. You're not supposed to shut down. Yes, shut down temporarily, but don't get stuck there because that's not where you're meant to stay, right? You're not, you see, this is almost like the third card I feel like that keeps coming up as support. Like you're being sent help to help you. There's people that will help you. That tortoise, like I mentioned in the beginning, that tortoise is not freaking out because the hare runs faster. He knows where he's going and he's focused on that. You have to focus your direction. One, make a decision and focus on where you're going and don't take your eyes off of that destination, on that outcome. Forget about how you're going to get there. Forget about how the details, right? Forget about how the money's going to come in, how you're going to put food on the table, how are you going to pay your rent, how are you going to do this? Okay, know that you're going to have what you need. And see, these cards are coming up as hidden. See, you and your loved ones are safe. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you have to know that your loved ones are safe. I feel for many of you, your homes are protected. Some of you might be water signs because of the crab, or there's going to be a emotional experience that's going to come through that's going to help you. See, you're stronger than you think. This is coming up as hidden. This is coming up as what you can't see. You have to know that you're creating right now, even though if you get stuck in the I don't have enough, in the lack mentality, trust me that you're not going to have enough because you're already manifesting. See, look, this came up as hidden as well. The magician. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. See, and the angels, as far as to help you overcome these blocks, see, words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you'll attract, literally, for yourself and for others. A lot of you are having to start over. See, this card is the number 1. But look at that infinity sign. You're going to have what you need and more. I feel like a lot of you are going to do so much better than what you can even possibly imagine. You're going to do so much better than what you could imagine. But it's going to take some time. I'm hearing that very clearly, and I know some of you don't want to hear that, but it's going to take some time. But like I said, forget about the details, right? Focus on what you have and don't be afraid to reach out. I see nothing in this reading about scarcity. Nothing. I get more feelings of being afraid and worry than I see scarcity. See, and do you see how that light is like shining upon that angel and that little angel, that little boy? See, and see all the abundance that surrounds them. That's you. Anything and everything that you need is literally at your fingertips. It's just one decision away. If you have been really hard on yourself because you want to bring in more prosperity, and today I'm honestly mostly focusing on financials because I know with the holidays, this is a major concern, especially with the current circumstances. But there's a strong need for self-care. and to put yourself first. You know, if someone helps you out, you know, yes, pay that bill, but do something kind for yourself. Even if it's to buy yourself a chocolate, right? Or a scoop of ice cream. And you might think, well, I probably shouldn't spend money on that right now. You have to do something nice for yourself, right? Because self-care takes a big toll on your own self-esteem, your own mental state, and your own ability to manifest. Because if you physically, mentally, and emotionally are feeling deprived, whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter, you're going to have a really hard time drawing in and attracting prosperity of any kind, whether it's love, money, health, any kind. So you have to remember that you need to take care of yourself first. Like this card says, it says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you get paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and in your future. And so some of you might not be able to do that. Some of you might. But I mean, if you can even save 10 cents, if you could save 25 cents and just literally put it in a jar stuffed in your closet or somewhere that you don't see it on a regular basis and come back to it, right? Or set an intention before you start that jar, set a goal. Give yourself a goal. Give yourself a time frame. I don't care what situation you are. I don't care how poor you are or how rich you are. If you set an intention and you start putting even a tiny bit aside, but you're doing it, I'm doing this for me. This 10 cents is for me because I love myself. God, thank you for giving me the opportunity to have what I need and so much more. Boom, 10 cents. Next time you find a nickel, a dime, a penny on the ground, who cares? Spray it with hand sanitizer, you know, like be safe, of course, but thank you, God, for sending me the money that I need. I'm so lucky. Like money always comes my way. I'm so lucky. Whenever I pay a bill, this money comes back to me multiplied. And just start validating what you want. Start validating what you need. And start shifting your energy away from not having enough. It doesn't matter what it is, right? Like this could be for anything that you're trying to bring in. But if you also add the intention of self-care and self-love to that mix, you will magnify your manifestation like you can't imagine. And I say this because this is something that I live for myself, and I have seen it work time and time again, right? So don't forget to take care of yourself, because there is an opportunity for things to get better. And I'm going to ask for just, let's see here. And I'm just asking for additional advice on your prosperity. Yeah, see, going back to the same thing almost, gratitude, showing gratitude for the blessings that you do have, no matter how large or small, counting your blessings. And I know this sounds cliche, which in a way it doesn't, because I mean, look, we're in the US, we're celebrating Thanksgiving, right? Which is a huge part about gratitude. So demonstrating that gratitude and reaffirming it to yourself on a regular basis will magnify your manifestation process. Getting rid of what doesn't serve you, what's bringing you down, right? What is bringing you down? Are you holding on to things that you just don't need anymore? Or people? Because that's a block too, right? It says you'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. See, get rid of those thoughts that are not helping you out, right? And replacing them with positive affirmations, meditations, guided meditations. There's so many on here on YouTube. It's not even funny. They really do make the difference. And if you're new at guided meditations and you want to try it out, you're more than welcome to reach out to me and I can recommend a few. But this could also be a person, right? This could also be someone that you could talk to on a regular basis that's bringing you down. I mean, you love the hell out of them, but to be honest, they're just not helping you. So maybe it's time for you to, again, choose you. Choose to take care of you. In order for you to bring in what you want, you got to choose you first. Because you need to be that tortoise. You need to have that clear headspace, that clear mind, so you can go straight for your target. And there's a huge act of faith that comes with releasing people and situations that don't serve us, right? And this could also be a project that you're working on that just isn't working, right? It's not making you happy. It's not bringing in the money that you need. And it could be that you might just need to surrender that project for a little bit so you could get in that clear headspace, right? So you can find that different route, different choices on how to move forward. Last but not least, again, this is a repeated message. Once again, partnerships, supportive relationships, people helping other people, small or big, who cares, right? God sees it the same way. He has no scale. He doesn't care how much you help somebody. What he really cares about is that you help somebody and that your intentions are good. If your intentions are good, you have trust and you have faith, and you remove what's not serving you, I almost guarantee you that you're going to remove some obstacles out of your way that aren't serving you, that are going to help you understand solutions to your problem, to help you move forward, right? Helping you change your mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See if you'll think and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. I'm almost curious to also ask, I'm going to ask what what will happen once you've cleared the clutter, okay? That's what I'm gonna call it, because clutter could be different things for everybody, right? Let me see. Call upon God, angels of love and light. What will happen once they clear the clutter? What will happen? What will come through once the clutter's been cleared? Oh God, angels of love. What will happen once the clutter has been cleared? Wow. Wow. Okay, so again, see, this, you've been very afraid, you know, you're holding on. Once you've cleared the clutter, whether those are thoughts, see, most of the time swords are fears, right? They're usually thoughts. You're in your head, you're stressing out, you're freaking out, you don't really know, you know. See that rope under his feet? That rope really calls my attention, because that makes me feel like maybe, you know, he was tied up, and it's like he's been released, right? And yes, he still has some fears, yes, he still has some worries, but he's letting go, and he's finally moving forward. You know, he still has some things to work on, and that's okay, but he's not getting stuck there, right? And slowly he's letting go, he's walking away from some of those fears. They're not defining him. So what's happening? Things are going to start moving really fast. See, look, you're leaving something behind. Once you let go of that clutter, see? And this might be for some of you that you're leaving people behind. You're leaving a situation behind. Your ships have come in and you're walking towards your ship. For many of you, you're going to receive a raise or a promotion that is going to bring you more money than you expected, to be honest. That's what I feel. I feel for many of you, you're going to receive more money than you expected. But it's not going to come without hard work. It's not going to come without the weight, right? There's a little bit of that weight there. And there's hard work involved. But if you notice, look at that. Again, she's fruitful. She has everything she needs. She's the 9 of Pentacles. And she's grounded. She's grounded. She's not afraid. See, in that hawk in the background, or that bird, that to me signifies freedom. Really, like a freedom. Like you're set free. There's a brand new opportunity that's coming in that you might not see right now. So focus on your priorities and know that what you need is coming. It's already here, right? It's already here. Don't be afraid to do the work, because I will tell you, it's worth it. It's going to end up paying off a lot more than you'll expect. You'll expect. So focus on solutions. Focus on finding a way. Focus on your priorities. Focus on solutions. Focus on finding a way. Again, focus on your outcome. Don't focus on the details on the way to your outcome. Focus on your outcome, because your outcome is meant for you. It's mine. I have it. I feel it. I see it. I don't know how the hell it's going to happen, but it's mine. And it's mine. I'm just going to have it, you know. And know that if you have been struggling and you have been going through a hard time, know that justice will prevail. Look, look at that. Justice, the scales will end up balancing themselves out. You're not stuck where you're at, and it's not going to be this way forever. I feel that deeply. See, here's another. Both these cards came up as hidden underneath the deck. See, justice. If you have done things for the right reasons and your intentions have been good, you are going to receive a payout. And I don't know why I'm saying payout, because I'm feeling for some of you, you might even receive like a lump sum. But justice is going to balance itself out, and you're going to end up receiving more than what you'd even expect. So don't give up right now just because things are on hold. Things are on hold right now. Yes, they are on hold. But they won't stay this way forever. They really won't. And actually, they're going to be on hold for... I feel that things are going to end up shifting here rather quickly. So don't be surprised if the month of December, there's a shift for you. Again, I don't know why I'm saying that. See, I just pulled a random card. Big happy changes. See, there's something really positive coming for you. If people have wronged you, whether this is a job or whether this is a person, forgive them. Forgive them. Let them go. Let them go. Let that situation go. But again, see, oh my gosh, I've used like 4 or 5 different decks. It's not even funny. Look, helpful people. I can't stress this enough. There's people around you that will help you. You're not alone. I don't know. Some of you need to hear that. Some of you need to hear that. And God knows that you're ready. You're ready. You're ready to move forward. Just be patient just a little bit longer. Because in reality, that's also a part of the manifestation process, right? Testing you to see if you really say what you do, believe what you say, right? But see again, yes. If you've been asking a question, here's your answer. Keep going. Keep going. Don't give up. Do not give up. That's see, this is the end. This is a hidden card again. Your hard work will pay itself off. For those of you that are working on your own business, you need to just keep it going. It's gonna pay off. You're learning skills, you're learning new things. Some of you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. You're gonna do well, and this is gonna lead to an opportunity. Some of you might not realize it, but that's probably gonna lead to a job opportunity for a lot of you. So do not throw in the towel. If you've been thinking about throwing the towel in and just straight up giving up, this is not the time. You're not done yet. I feel that incredibly strongly. You're just not done yet. You're not done yet. News is coming. It's coming your way. So get ready, because when things start picking up, because they will, and they're going to pick up sooner than later, you're going to have to kick it up a notch. You're going to have to hit the ground running. It's not even funny, like how fast the energy is going to end up moving. So if you've been feeling like things are stuck, enjoy it. Enjoy it, because it's not going to last. But again, you're going to have to leave some people and some situations behind. But there's already, if you notice on this card, there's people approaching this page. So opportunities are already on their way. It's just a matter of divine timing. So take the guidance that you're being sent and kick the fear and the worry and the sadness to the curb, and follow what you're being guided to do, and start working on it, even if it's on a really small scale. Whether that's looking for a job, whether that's starting a side hustle, right? A side gig, a side something. That's going to end up paying off for you, and that's going to increase your flow of prosperity significantly. I would not be surprised if a lot of you end up finding jobs in the month of December if you're not working. I mean, you could find a new job if you are working, right? Just remember to focus on what you're attracting. Focus on attracting and not chasing it, right? Surrender those fears. Again, anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. See, it's just what I've been saying. Don't reaffirm what you want, because it's already on its way to you. There's no need to stress out. There's no need to freak out, even though I don't want to say that and seem like I'm dismissing you if you're going through a hard time, right? Because we all go through those moments, right? We're all going through that on one level or another. But the important thing is, what are we choosing? Are we choosing to be stuck? Or are we choosing to say, fuck it? I'm not going to sit here and cry about this. Too much good is already coming my way. Screw that, right? That's not going to be my life. And making the active decision to make a decision, okay, what direction am I headed and how can I get there? Even if it's taking the smallest steps, even if it's picking up the phone and asking someone for advice. Hey, Aunt Joe. I don't know why that name came to mind. That might speak to some of you. You're really great at baking. Or you're really great at finances. I've been thinking about starting a baking business. How would you start it? What ideas do you have? And brainstorm. Reach out to people that are like-minded, that will support you, that will help you. And it doesn't always mean that they have to financially back you, right? It might just be that they're being supportive and that they're being encouraging enough for you to gain enough courage and strength to go after what you want. Because in reality, the strength's already in you. You already have it, right? Or even if that means there's an idea in your head that you've been thinking about forever that you keep putting off. It's time to bring that back into the light and consider that once again. And if there's an idea that you've been considering, that's what you're meant to push forward with. You're only stuck if you choose to be stuck. And I understand being stuck more than most people, I'm sure. You know, so choose to be successful. Choose to be abundant. Choose to move forward. Even if it's in a small way, right? Doesn't matter. The right people will show up. The right help will show up. The money will show up. The ideas will show up. And if you're not really sure how to start, grab a piece of paper. If you're great at writing, start writing some of your ideas down. If you're great at drawing, start drawing. And allow God to channel through you your steps. Meditate. Pray. Because the guidance is already there. You just need to bring it to the forefront. Right? And you might have to work on, like I said earlier, that letting go piece of the worry and the sadness and maybe even people or a situation. You know, coming to that understanding. No, you know, that's true. No, this doesn't have to be my life. Yes, I have the power to change my life. And it starts now, right? But you take the divinely guided steps because, like I said, there's a brand new opportunity coming towards you that you're already attracting. But if you focus on what you don't have, I am going to warn you, you're going to attract the exact opposite. But see, there's a lot of really positive cards here that are reminding you that there's another way that brings you to a higher calling, that brings you to more light, that brings you what you need and more. Okay, so I hope thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Again, I thank you so much for all your support, and I hope this message spoke to you. I will be posting another video here come Wednesday of next week, and then again on Saturday, because I do post videos every Wednesday and Saturdays. I do have a drawing for my YouTube subscribers, so if you're interested, my new subscribers, feel free to make your subscriptions public so I could see who has subscribed on my end, and then I can go ahead and include you in a drawing to win a free mini reading. Okay? If you have any questions or you're interested in booking a reading, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. All my info is listed below. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or you can just shoot me an email or visit my website. Okay? Take care.